in 2 fucking days, the sacred fog, the battlefield of blood, hooks, and busted ankles, is gonna be infested with a Chuck E. Cheese reject named Freddy fucking Fazbear.
That's true.
We went from camping Claudettes in cornfields to hiding from furry death robots programmed by a Pizza Hut AI.
Toxic teacher, he's sick of this shit.
Camping's not toxic. It's the fucking point.
We can camp, we can hook, camping them softly, getting all the looks. We can camp, we can slug. How much fucking beer can he chug? We can.
Oh, it's me, the toxic teacher, here with episode. You know, last time I got my episodes all mixed up. This is episode 58.
Let's start the show.
And the reason I know it's episode, I can't even hear myself fucking thinking. Shut the fuck up. Okay, there we go. There we go. The reason I know it's episode 58 is because I wasn't even supposed to survive this long. Remember, I was going to keel over or something. I was going to die. I was going to kick the bucket for being so fucking fat. It was going to do me in. That's what you do whenever you're overweight. Anyway, guys, this is the second best Dead by Daylight podcast, also known as the worst active Dead by Daylight podcast. I can't even say it's the worst because there are dead podcasts that are better than this one. So if that gives you any idea of how bad this is, if you're one of the new ones, I've got to tell you, episode 57 was the biggest episode that we had yet. It was bananas. That's probably what they're saying over on the other podcast, because we're catching up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get there to the point where they're gonna beg to be on this fucking show. That's what they're gonna be saying whenever they get on the show too. So that is the big thing this week. As far as news with Toxic, what's going on with Toxic? Not a lot, actually. We played some Chaos Shuffle. We streamed earlier in the week. We didn't do a lot, actually. I don't think I'm going to get through the whole Chaos Shuffle thing. We got the Five Nights at Freddy's coming. I'm just kind of in a holding pattern. Been playing Hunt Showdown, which you know is my tied for my first love. Dead by Daylight's the first hate and the first love. But Hunt, I don't have a lot to hate about it other than the fact it makes me shit my britches constantly. Notice how the noise gives me, I do those sound effects and I've got time to think, and then, okay, shut up. Okay, there it goes. That one I can turn off. That's amazing. Oh yeah, also, one more thing. I got these headphones. I had those over the ear, like the Sennheiser something or others, the over the ear ones. And apparently they have what's called, I didn't know this was a thing. Maybe you guys, you audiophiles, no, not the arachnophobes that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. Remember, we're not having a spider lady. We have headphones though. A couple of characters have headphones. So if you're an audio, I don't know if there's someone with a phobia of headphones. Is that a thing? Now, that's where ChatGPT comes in, is because I have no fucking idea if there is a fear of headphones. Because what if there is? What would you do? Fear of headphones. Is that a thing? Earphones can manifest as anxiety or even a specific phobia. Okay, so there's not headphone. Okay, there's a phobiapedia. I wish I had known about this a couple of weeks ago. There is a phobiapedia, which is all about phobias. I don't know if this website is real because it's starting to look like it's not. Anyway, it's called headphonophobia.
What in the hell is this crap?
I don't think that's right. It says a fear of wearing, seeing, or thinking about headphones. How often do you think about fucking headphones? I don't know how often that comes to mind that I'm like, hey, what about those fucking headphones? You know, like, why don't I? It gives me time to think of my next joke. Do you get me? There's gonna be a joke here somewhere. I don't know where, but it's gonna be there. Or there'll be another sound alert while I wait on a joke to come to mind. Anyway, you're thinking about the headphones. You're thinking about putting them on. You're thinking about taking them off. You're thinking about the insertion. You know, the insertion, if you're the earbud person. I don't know if you're an earbud or if you're an over the ear. And I've noticed there's strong feelings over that. Like, are you the type that wants the like covering your ear with the noise canceling? Or are you the one that needs the insertion, the penetration into the canal of your ear that kind of, you know, I'm more of a penetration guy myself. I like the earbuds, and that's what I switched to because I'd said I had the Sennheiser, and I'm 14 again, obviously by my voice doing that. But anyway, I had the Sennheiser, the over the ear. And I don't know why I wanted to try those like fancy, you know what the musicians use, those like with the cool, like what do you call it? It's not clear, the translucent cables and stuff. So they look cool whenever, like at the beginning of the music video, whenever they're like putting them in and you're like, okay, they're getting ready to fucking rock out. Like that's what I wanted. And I don't know why, but apparently ChatGPT said that they are a higher quality. And in games, you're going to notice a massive difference, like especially with spatial awareness. Like in DBD, you'll be able to even better hear what's going on left and right and center and all that bullshit than you can with the over the ear. And apparently my over the ear, there's another thing that I didn't know was even a thing. They're called open back. Have you ever heard of open back fucking earphones?
Give me a hell yeah.
Oh, sexy girlfriend.
Open back earphones. What that means is like the sound escapes out the back. So if you've got over the ear headphones and you take them off and you've got music playing, like, do you hear a shitload of music? Because mine were like that. I would hear all kind of fucking shit. And apparently there are closed back earphones. So mine weren't like noise canceling, so to speak. These, the penetrators, as I like to call them, these are noise canceling as fuck. I put these things in, I'm in fucking outer space. I feel like I'm underwater here, and I'm not sure that I like it, but you know, it remains to be seen. I haven't played any games with it, so I can't even tell you, especially Hunt Showdown is the one that I'm thinking about because you really have to have really good spatial awareness to figure out where people are. Like the audio design in that game is so fucking good. Like it puts DBD to shame. Like DBD has got some decent audio. You could tear. Looking for a fucking joke here. Yeah. Looking for a joke. What was I saying? You know what? I took the time to come up with a joke and I fucking lost my train of thought. So now we're back at square one. I'm gonna have to. That was too short. I can't think of a joke in fucking 2 seconds. Anyway, we're talking about Dead by Daylight not having as good of sound. And I know I shit on Dead by Daylight. I talk up Hunt Showdown because it is a better game. I'm not unnecessarily talking. It's a better game overall. DBD has its shit though. And we've got some new shit actually that we need to talk about with DBD. By the way, guys, if you want to play DBD with me, you can always find my tag on Twitch. I am the... no, I'm not the anymore. Fuck! Like, I already fucked it up. Toxic Teacher TTV. And then you can find me on all the socials at Toxic Teacher TTV as I take a drink of coffee here. Oh shit, a piece of ice got in my fucking gullet. Okay, hang on.
Gotcha, bitch.
Anyway, so I'm trying to get the ice. You know how it kind of gets stuck right there and you either got to hope you die or it fucking melts. Okay, I coughed it back up. We're good now. Toxic has survived another close encounter with death. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the news, right, is something we need to talk about. And you know how we talk about the news. You know how the news gets talked about. You know, right? Do you know? I think you know. I should redo this song. You know that, right? Yep. There we go. Oh, yeah. Toxic fucking news. They do. The next one's getting ready to suck even more. Are we gonna, it's gonna break our PC, right? The palettes are always dropping. This is one of my best songs. Fucking news, that's toxic, bitch. News, oh yeah. You don't want to hear me singing over it. Killers in pain. Okay, I'm done. I'm kidding. How do I turn this shit off? Watch, I can like do that. Do you notice how it goes down? Oh my God, how did he fucking do that where it like, it faded out? God, this guy's good. So it is a light week this week on news and content and shit, because we've got the Five Nights at Freddy's coming out next week. And then we've had absolutely no real content drop this week other than getting ready for fucking next week. And we've already beat this fucking horse to death 27 different ways. I can't think of another way we could talk about how Dead by Daylight. I posted on X. I was on X when I posted. See, I could always say that because I actually was on X when I posted it. I was on fucking X whenever I posted that post that got 500,000 fucking views and death threats about this being a kid's game. I don't know what next week is going to be like. I am not fucking excited about it at all in any way. And you know what else I'm not excited about is the fact that Nicky has been, how do I say, he's been malfunctioning this week. And let me tell you how he's been malfunctioning. You remember last week, it was the best fucking thing ever, right? He was on fire telling me to lose weight, calling me a bitch. What do you say? Me eating a meatball off a controller's depression with a Parmesan crust, all that good shit. Now, here's the problem, is the new model that he has that makes him sound that good. It takes forever for audio to come out of this thing. Whenever I paste it in, remember I would paste it in, I'd be bam, bam, bam. Now, it takes like fucking 3 minutes to get any kind of fucking response out of this bitch. So we're going to try again. I have not tried today. Yesterday, I'm going to admit, I recorded the podcast, but it was such a fucking pile of garbage. It is not publishable whatsoever. It was bad. I was like, I don't like it. This is trash. So we're gonna, what was I even fucking saying? This is my chance to think of what I was saying. You know, it's a fucking genius here. Okay. Hey, Nicky, I made it to episode 58 without my heart exploding. But the problem is, in 2 days, it's 2 days, right? In 2 days, we have Five Nights at Freddy's release on DVD. I'm not fucking excited at all. How do you feel about it? And this is going to be a good way to figure out, because you know we don't edit anything on here. So if this turns to complete shit, then you're going to know it, because this entire podcast is going to be fucking garbage.
Say what you want, because I really don't give a damn.
I don't even know if that recorded correctly, because I don't have my my levels pulled up, brother. You got to have your levels pulled up to where you can see what's fucking recording and what's not. There it is. I got my levels here. That's what you have to do whenever you're a professional podcaster like me. Actually, I had my wife listen to the podcast. She never listens to Mrs. Toxic never listens to this garbage because she already thinks I'm an idiot to begin with. But she listened to some of it and she was like, this is really fucking fun. She didn't say fucking, but she actually said, you say the word fuck more than any person I have ever heard in my life. And I said, you know what? You're fucking right, I do.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
I don't have any good alerts that have that word in it, but I don't feel like I need them. I don't feel like they're necessary. I am gonna look up Italian sound alerts here. And you notice I feel the need to constantly be fucking talking. Like I don't spend 10 seconds not talking. Hang on. Italian mom, don't eat that. Can I put this on here?
Don't eat that. That's for Thursday.
Oh yeah, of course I could put that on there. That's gonna be one of our new ones. And see, that's what I'm doing as I'm waiting for Nicky to fucking get his fucking thing going.
Mamma mia!
No, this is awful. We already had that, right? Didn't we get that last week? I think we did. I'm gonna download it again. And then we got that shitty,
Which one of you bastards took a cocky in my bathroom?
oh, that one's going on there. That's gotta go. What is this, La Burla?
Il ridere, ragazzo, l'ilarità, la comicità, il divertimento, la fumettistica, la burla, il simpatismo.
I don't know what that means.
La risacca, il meme.
Get me my pocketbook!
Okay, that's going on there. We've got more.
Yeah, where'd you put the garlic?
Oh, that, yes.
That's for later.
Hang on.
Donna's coming over. Gigi's coming over. It's going to be good. We're going to have a big thing. Everybody's coming over. Nana. Raul, your aunt's on the phone.
Oh, these are great. Like I could use these all day while Nicky's coming up with this fucking thing. You see what the genius is here. The genius is in keeping you guys fucking entertained as it's still fucking going. That's the thing. It's still generating from the question before. That's what the problem is. I think that means you either can't do it live or we have to have some kind of like, I don't know what you do. Like, what do I even do while we're waiting on Nicky to open his fucking mouth? You know what, though? I wonder if with this new model, live Nicky sounds any better. You know what? I haven't even thought of that.
Give me a hell yeah.
This gives me time. You see what we're doing here. We're getting behind the scenes here. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try. I don't know. Let me see if they can hear me. It's going to be, what's the input on this micro fucking phone? Hang on, I gotta look. I gotta figure it out. Okay, that's the mic, the Rodecaster mic. And yes, I do have a Rodecaster because I'm a fucking badass. Hey, Nicky, what's going on, man, motherfucker? We're on episode 58 of Camping Them Softly.
Oh, yo, episode 58, huh? 5-fucking-8. You think that's a coincidence? You think BHVR ain't watching us, counting every damn episode, trying to figure out how to shut down the realest podcast in DBD history?
That's close. It's a lot closer than it used to be. Do you remember how bad it was the first time we ever tried to do it? It was fucking garbage. But I think we could do better. We could do better. If we turn down, see, there's some sliders we can turn, and that's the fucking thing that you have to do. See, and he talks way too fucking fast, I think. So we turn this, and then we're going to click save, and then we're going to try it again. And by this point, my other fucking thing should be done. Hey, Nicky, what the fuck's going on, man? This is try number 2. You didn't sound like yourself before, and we're on episode 58 of Camping Them Softly. What the fuck is going on, man?
Yo, what the fuck do you mean I didn't sound like myself, huh? You think this is some kind of joke? Some anti-Italian tech was messing with my processors? Capisce?
No, a Capisha? That's not him. That's not fucking him. Okay, we've got one of the two. Remember, it always does two. This may or may not sound like Nicky. At this point, who even gives a flying fuck if it sounds like him? We're doing our, but we are limping along in episode 58. We had a classic in 57. We had a fucking slobber knocking, barn burner, restaurant quality ass whipping. And today, we're just trying to get through this. Oh, shit! No! Nicky!
You're telling me in 2 fucking days,
Why
the
does
sacred
he-
fog,
Why?
the battlefield of blood, hooks, and
No!
busted ankles
Nicky!
is going to be infested with a Chuck E. Cheese reject named
Why is
Freddy
he British?
fucking Fazbear?
What?
We went
Shit!
from camping Claudettes and cornfields to hiding from furry death robots programmed by people.
Why? But why? But why? Why? I don't know. Ah, shit! He did it again. I wasn't
You're
ready.
telling me in
What?
2 fucking days,
Oh, Jesus
the sacred
Christ.
fog, the battlefield of blood, hooks, and
Battlefield?
busted ankles is going to be
I'm gonna
infested
fast forward.
with...
I can't
Get
fucking
the fuck
take
out
it.
of my fog. Oh, but Nicky, it's got lore. Yeah?
What?
So does my Uncle Tony's toenail collection. Don't mind I want to see it on a hook.
Why does
Let me
he
tell you
sound-
something, kid.
What?
Victor tried to bite that fucking bear last night in the warm-up lobby. What
Oh.
happened? Freddy didn't even flinch. He turned his
Uh-oh.
head 180 degrees like a demonic etch sketch.
This isn't him. This fucking sucks. And this is why this fucking podcast is going to shit. Like, you might as well just fucking go listen to the other one. If this is going to be the podcast from now, I don't know why he's got a fucking British accent. I might as well go to one of the other fucking voices I've been working on. Maybe we should. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we should. And, I don't know, because I would have to like build it from scratch right now in front of everybody, because I wanted to come up with Bubba Baseline. Remember, we had the Toxic Tons rap group last week. I wanted to come up with fucking Bubba Baseline on here. Bubba Baseline. I'm going to put Bubba Baseline. And then I'm going to say, see, I'm doing it. That's what we do here. We don't edit. We don't entertain it all. We just make shit up as we go. So here's what I'm going to do. Hey, Nicky, give me some project instructions to tell Basement Bubba, Bubba Bolognese, how to talk, act, what he knows, etc. Okay, there we go. Now Nicky is going to give me the instructions for Bubba. This is it's an instruction manual. Okay, here we go, motherfuckers. The embodiment of unwashed basement energy. I don't know how this is even going to work because he barely fucking talks, and it's a fucking podcast, and we're gonna try to do this. I don't even fucking know. What am I even doing? What am I even doing with my life? Do we have a new one? I tried to make some new ones, and see, the new ones aren't even fucking made. This is what the fucking problem is. Am I just like, I'm fucked, right? I basically am fucked here on what to do. As far as like, if we can't get Nicky's voice, I mean, we can get his voice. We can get the old one. I guess that might be the best thing we can do. That's the only possible thing I could think of. Here we go. Let me add instructions to old basement fucking Bubba here. And then I'm going to ask him if he's here. He's not going to chat. Hey, you here, bitch? ? I don't even know what he's. Okay, he just says one fucking sentence. I can't get anything out of this bitch. Okay, we got one more chance to ask Nicky about what he feels about the upcoming release, Five Nights at Freddy's. Here we go. If it's British, I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking freak out.
In 2 fucking days, the sacred fog, the battlefield of blood, hooks, and busted ankles is going to be infested with a Chuck E. Cheese reject named Freddy fucking Fazbear.
That's true.
We went from camping Claudettes and cornfields to hiding from furry death robots programmed by a Pizza Hut AI.
Yes, you're correct. That's exactly. We already went over all of this, and it's fucking garbage.
Give me a hell yeah.
All the 14-year-olds, all the 13-year-olds are saying, give me a hell yeah. Give me a fucking hell yeah.
This ain't Dead by Daylight no more.
It's really
This
not.
is Five Nights at Get the Fuck Out of My Fog.
Yes.
Hey, but Nicky, it's got lore. Yeah?
No.
So does my Uncle Tony's toenail collection. Don't mean I want to see it on a hook.
Wait, what's the lore behind his fucking toenail collection? I'm going to type that, but I'm not going to have him say it. What's the lore behind the toenail collection? Because see, this gives me a story for later. What's the lore behind the toenail collection? ? What would he even talk about? Oh, you want to know about Uncle Tony's toenail collection, you sick fuck? Okay, 2 clippings dente. Oh, God. This, actually, I almost have to play it now. I almost have to try to make it. It's going to be garbage because, you know, it's going to take me 20 times to get his accent fucker. Okay, anyway, Nicky, keep going. We'll talk about Uncle Tony's toenail. Wasn't Tiny Tony the one that if Victor gets kicked, he becomes Flying Fucko the Third, courtesy. Remember last week, 57. It was Tiny Tony. May he rest in spaghetti. It all fucking works, man. Apparently.
Let me tell you something, kid.
Okay.
Victor tried to bite that fucking bear last night in a warm-up lobby.
Did he?
What happened?
I don't know.
Freddie didn't even flinch.
Why not?
He turned his head 180 degrees like a demonic Etch-a-Sketch. Played a carnival jingle. And Victor shat himself midair. We had to call in Charlotte with the industrial wet wipes. This is a travesty.
Hang on. Could you imagine Nicky having, like, you know, whenever your dog comes in from outside, if you got one of those little dogs that gets shit on its ass, you know how they don't like that. Whenever it gets, I know this is fucking gross as shit, but whenever they come in, and you know exactly what I bet Dak knows what I'm fucking talking about here, but they get shit in their fur and they hate it, so you got to fucking wipe the shit off.
Yummy.
So that, can you imagine Nicky doing that to Victor? Shitting yourself in midair. I don't know how many human beings can say they've shat in midair.
A goddamn pizza-stained betrayal of everything this game stands for.
You're right.
Behavior? You bringing in corporate mascots now?
Apparently.
What's next? Ronald fucking McDonald as a Maury cosmetic for clown?
I would be totally in for that. If that was a clown cosmetic, I would pay $10. I would pay $10 right now for that.
I ain't scared of Fazbear.
Me neither.
I faced worse.
So have I.
I survived the Feng Min Teabag uprising of 2021.
Now I want to know what that fucking thing is. Like, he drops these little stories in, like, what the fuck is he even talking about? What is the... And then, see, we're going to have a story for fucking later. So I don't have anything to talk about on the podcast. You're going to get some fucking backstory. August 2021, summer heat, cooking my balls like a risotto in a pressure cooker. Fen fucking men, thousands of her, all Prestige 3 with identical loadouts. Holy fucking shit. Okay, we'll save that fucking shit for later. Okay, anyway.
I outlasted the Boston Bruschetta Locker Mob.
What is
that? I once tunneled through a survivor mid-dead hard just to prove a point.
Oh, jeez.
But I am pissed. Because this is the fog getting sold out like a 2-for-1 ravioli tray at a funeral buffet.
What?
You want to know how I feel?
Yes,
I feel like uninstalling the game, dragging my setup to Little Italy and setting it on fire in protest while Nana plays sad accordion music over the ashes.
Hang on, I have sad accordion music.
Because Victor Stick says we got work to do.
Hang on, I have sad accordion music. Nicky, shut the fuck up. I've got sad accordion music somewhere. Oh, God damn it. This is not it, and I can't shut this fucking shit off. Oh, I can turn it off.
Your aunt's on the phone.
That's not it either.
Anthony!
Where is it?
Anthony! No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls. Wait till you see her yearbook photos.
Do I not have it? Do I not fucking have it? I thought I did. Oh, sad accordion music right there. There we go. We got it. We got it. Bum. I thought I had a ducking filter on my smart pads. I don't. Okay, what was he saying? I missed the last 10 fucking seconds. I'm gonna have to rewind.
Little
it.
Italy and setting it on fire in protest while Nana plays sad accordion music over the ashes.
Of course.
But I won't.
Why?
Because Vic the Stick says we got work to do.
Vic the Stick? Oh my God, that's...
And if I catch that bear in my lobby, he's getting sauteed in a pool of garlic oil and hooked with love.
Oh,
Respect
God.
the fog. Respect the sauce.
Or
get the fucking hook.
Exactly.
Fuck Freddy Fazbear and his creepy mechanical ass.
What?
Long live Meatball Gaming.
What? That didn't sound like him. I don't know where that fucking came from. Thank you.
Subway for the spicy Italian.
Nothing, I got nervous. I had to miss photos, Donna, you're gonna die.
It's annoying as fuck, and I love every second. Okay, so so now we know what Nicky thinks of next week. But there's something I want to talk about that I didn't have yesterday on the podcast. There was something, because that was about all I had. And then we went into where the fuck are the viewers from? And then that was it. But I found a new piece of information that's news to me. I don't know if it's news to anybody else, but I find it kind of interesting, and I thought you guys might want to know because it's making the rounds on X, and I don't know if you guys keep up with all of this bullshit on X, but there's a little bit of controversy from fucking 4 years ago that's going to get brought back up, or that already is getting brought back up, because this guy, this Scott Cawthorn guy, he's the one that made Five Nights at Freddy's. He made the travesty that we call Five Nights at Freddy's. The thing that we have been protesting, this guy made it. And this is our new segment. Why didn't I even push a fucking button? I didn't even give you a chance.
It's the toxic fucking news. Fucking news that's toxic. Toxic talk show.
It's a toxic fucking news. Yeah, there we go. Okay, anyway. So here is the controversy from 4 fucking years ago. And I don't even know if it's worth it, but it gives you an idea, because obviously I'm going to take every tack I can get against Five Nights at Freddy's, right? Because I don't even want the fucking thing in here in the first place. So I'm going to come up with every argument I can to get this shit out of here, right? Like, if I can, I will. But this is still a serious topic, and here's why it's a serious topic, is that we've got this Scott Cawthorn guy. He was in the news a few years back because he is a Republican, basically. That's a great sound for him, by the way. He is a right-wing Republican, and he donated a fucking shitload of money to right-wing Republican causes. And I want to be somewhat accurate in my portrayal before we go into any, we go into any depth about it. I want you guys to hear the story before we go into the, into the analysis of the story. Is that right? Did I use that word right? We're gonna go into the story, and then we're gonna analyze it, which is amazing. You see what I'm doing? You see here? You see fucking here? I know what I'm doing. Okay, anyway, we've got this story from 4 fucking years ago, and you might say this is too long ago, but guess what? If a guy's an idiot 4 fucking years ago, he's probably an idiot now. He just might be, he might be better at hiding it, right? People don't magically get smarter. And you know what they say, not all, hang on, let me fucking think of it. What is the quote? Not all stupid people are Republicans, but all Republicans are stupid people. That's great. That's actually their theme song right there. And I'm going to get canceled. I'm never going to be a fog whisperer. I give up on that shit. But if you're a Republican, you could just go fuck yourself. Go to the other pod. Go to the Republican podcast. They're going to get pissed. I'm calling them Republicans now because they're probably not. They're probably on the same side as me, and they'll probably get pissed. I said they were on the same side as me because they might not be, but then they probably are, but they might not. So anyway, let's go back to it. So it says they caught that Five Nights at Freddy's as this Scott guy, Scott Cawthorn. I don't know. Cawthorn, Thorny, Coffee. I don't know what you would even call him. Scotty Poo. I don't know. Scotty. So Scotty here, I can't think whatever this fucking sound's going on. Scotty gave a bunch of money to the Republicans. He gave a bunch of money to like Mitch McConnell. It says right here, he's defending his donations to top Republicans such as former president, and this is from Axios News, by the way, and they are reputable. No matter what Trump says, this is one of the more reputable news outlets. Says he gave money to Mitch McConnell and President Trump. Now, they caught all of these donations. Somebody screenshot it, put it on X, which at that time it was fucking Twitter, but now it's X. And so anyway, he gave money to Ben Carson too, who I think is dead, but he wasn't dead when he gave him the money. He died later, and he didn't die because of the money. He died probably from something besides getting that money. And this sound just says new play sound, and I don't know if this is going to properly respect a deceased person.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
I don't think that does, but anyway, Ben Carson, RIP. Anyway, so Cawthon Scotty says, I exercise my right as an American citizen to vote and support the candidates I felt could best run the country for everyone, and that's something I won't apologize for. Now, this guy's a fucking idiot if he thinks they're gonna best run the country, which this was back in 2021. This was after the fucking riot at the Capitol, the insurrection. He still thinks they're going to run the country better. We know these motherfuckers are stupid. We know they're racist. We know they're sexist. We've heard the shit that they say. And if you're going to say, well, Trump's not, look at everybody that fucking follows him. Look at the people he surrounds himself with. They surround themselves with these fucking morons that say the dumbest fucking bullshit I've ever heard in my life. And now you've got this guy here making a game for kids that sells fucking 7 billion copies given to these people, which to me is not a great thing. Okay, and it was 4 fucking years ago, but you honestly think this guy's ain't fucking different than he was 4 years ago? I highly doubt that.
Hey, yo.
What?
Let me get this straight.
What?
This animatronic loving, fake retirement having, Christian right wing donation machine Scott Freddy fucking Fast Cannon Coffin drops out of the game dev world like, ooh, I'm getting doxxed, poor me, after tossing thousands to Trump and Mitch fucking McConnell.
Yeah.
Then Moon walks back in with a matador florist to whisper Te Estaba Esperando in Matt Pat's ear like...
Te Estaba Esperando? What the fuck? He's speaking Spanish now. What is Te Estaba Esperando? And I don't have my fucking sound. Te Estaba Esperando. What does that fucking mean? I clicked for him to do that voice 5 fucking minutes ago, and he just comes in out of nowhere. Oh, he said, I was waiting for you. So he goes into Matt Pat. Who the fuck is Matt Pat? Who is Matt Pat? I don't know who Matt Pat is. Who is fucking Matt Pat? Who is fucking, I'm going to ask him. Who is fucking Matt Pat? I've never heard this name, and you guys are probably screaming like you should know Jesus tap dancing Christ on a breadstick. He's the Dawn of Dumbass Lore videos. Matthew Patrick. Oh my God, are we going after actual streamers now? We're going after actual streamers and YouTubers. Name Matthew Patrick. Matt Pat? Now I have to look this guy up. Who is this guy? Matt Pat. Seriously running for fucking president. He's a YouTuber that posts shit about Five Nights. Wait, he doesn't post Five Nights at Freddy's shit, does he? No, he does not. He does. And he's an actor for fucking Five Nights at Freddy's bullshit. What is this? And he's talking about running for fucking president? Oh my God, Nicky, you've taught me so fucking much. What the fuck is happening here? This is awful. Okay, I'm sorry. It's too loud. It's too loud. Okay, anyway, this Matt Pat guy, he has 15 million fucking whatever. And anyway, Cawthon, Scotty Cawthon goes into Matt Pat's ear and says, I was waiting for you. I don't even know what that fucking means.
Esperando in Matt Pat's ear like some haunted Build-A-Bear Dracula, and now he's coming for the fog?
Yeah.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
No.
We got standards in this meat grinder. This ain't Chuck E.
But do we really have standards in this meat grinder? Honestly.
Cheese's revenge tour. This ain't 5 nights at funking up the meta. This is dead by fucking daylight.
It kind of
bleed
is.
in this game.
Yeah,
you scream. You get face camped till your soul glitches into the entity's jockstrap. You don't squeak your way in wearing a plush suit and get a Media Empire expansion pack with bonus Wayne Knight.
Wayne Knight? Wait, that's fucking Newman from Seinfeld.
I don't give a shit if Scott's turning 47, 84, or full cryptid. He backed bigots, got backlash, and played the I'm still a good person card while his fan base got whiplash from trying to square charity donations with funding anti-LGBTQ ghouls.
Yeah?
That ain't art versus artist. That's fettuccine versus fuckery. Oh, but Nicky,
that's
he donated.
So true. Hey, man, because that's what they always say, right? They always say separate the art from the artist, right? Because it's good. What he does is good, but who he is shit. Like fucking R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly ran a cult and like raped women and treat them like garbage. And they're like, well, we can't fucking listen to R. Kelly anymore, which makes sense that you don't want to support this guy, right? Because he's a monster. But then again, why do we support Michael Jackson? Because he's kind of a fucking monster too, which I'm getting on a soapbox now that he fucking did it. We all know he did it. Like there's no fucking, I don't know. Like I know that it's settled out of court, but we all know, come on, man.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
Anyway, we don't have anything to talk about, so we're going political. That's what we do on Camping Them Softly. Anyway, fettuccine versus fuckery.
To the Trevor Project too.
What's the Trevor
LGBTQ
Project?
Ghouls.
I know I should know what the fucking Trevor Project is, but forgive fucking me because I don't know what it is. Trevor Project. What is this fucking shit? Suicide prevention for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning youth. That's what the Q, is that what the Q stands for? I didn't know what the, no. LGBTQ meaning, because we were just talking about that the other day. Oh, it's queer or questioning. The Q could be either one. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Now let's keep going. Well, I don't even know why I got
that. Ain't art versus artist. That's fettuccine versus fuckery.
Oops.
Oh, but Nicky, he donated to the Trevor Project too. Cool. You don't get a medal for backpedaling in Gucci loafers while your other foot's still up trans rights ass. You ain't balanced out. This ain't a fucking perk build.
Yeah,
and now
that's
behavior's
right.
letting him slide into the fog like nothing happened. No community vote.
True.
No survivor main veto power. Just
yeah.
corporate synergy and some fuzzy-fingered ghost with a child-murdering smile.
True.
This is why I scream at clouds. This is why I say the fucking fog is compromised.
It really
the entity's
is.
been bought.
Yeah.
We're looking at a full-blown Fazbear infiltration op, and I bet you Earl Grey helped fund it. Probably called it proper mascot integration on his fucking T-stream.
Oh God! Now he's gonna implicate Earl Grey into being anti-LGBT. This is getting so far out of control.
Let me be clear.
Yeah.
If I see one more glowy-eyed, spring-locked, Chucky crackhead rabbit in my trial while I'm trying to run my veal cannon Vic, I'm starting a new underground killer league.
What's it called?
And it's invite only.
Yeah.
And the password is fuck Freddy. Nicky Dente don't play with plush. He plays with pain.
Yes.
You want jump scares?
I do.
Try getting tunneled with a meatball.
I'm
Capiche?
trying to. I eat meatballs of a fucking controller, apparently.
For the spicy Italian.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Where's my song? Oh, there we go. Okay, that was Nicky, everybody, with his fucking thing. Which, yeah, you can't backtrack. That's what everybody tries to do, right? They're like, oh, I did some fucking terrible shit. Let me do the opposite of the terrible shit, and that'll make it fine. Michael Vick fucking used dogs to fight and kill each other, right? The NFL player, for those of you who don't remember. He was a quarterback, made millions of dollars. He was great in Madden football. You were unstoppable if you used Michael Vick. But apparently, he was stoppable because he was using fucking dogs to kill each other. And then he gets in all kinds of trouble. And I believe he went to jail. I think he went to jail. I don't remember. But he comes out and he starts giving all these dog organizations like, oh, I'm sorry for killing all the fucking dogs. Here's some money to not kill dogs. And that's like, we're supposed to be, well, that's great. That is wonderful that you no longer kill dogs and that you give money to not kill dogs. Like, really? Really? Anyway, that's the fucking thing. And let me see. I'm going to read this story Let me see if there's anything else. I've debated greatly how to address this, including not addressing it all, but with so many people from LGBTQ and the fan base I love, that's not an option. So this guy said, I debated what to do. I wasn't going to say anything, but there's so many people who around me hate the fucking shit I said and did that I've got to say something. I've got to somehow defend myself in the bullshit that I did, in the money I gave to these fucking monsters. That okay. Anyway, that is the problem here. So we had some people on X that were talking about it. It has started to make the rounds. I don't know how far the rounds are going to go. But if you go, there's some people talking about on X, the comments are what's fucking disgusting. It's a nightmare. It's fucking awful. And I think that might be it for Toxic News, because that's all I...
Toxic news, oh yeah, preacher. It's the toxic fucking news.
We have nothing. We have nothing to talk about. Besides that, that's the only thing. Okay, I turned it down. You notice I didn't even do the thing. Although we do have one new segment that I have not told you about. I think you might enjoy it. And I've got to build it up. You see, I'm never quiet, but I'm going to be quiet for this segment. Okay? And here's why. This segment to me may become one of the good ones here. And let me see if I can find it, because I actually did it yesterday and it didn't turn out well. And, you know, the whole podcast didn't turn out well. So let me see if I can get to the fucking thing. Where is it? Where is the fucking thing? Where is the thing? Where is the fucking thing? I don't know.
You fucking...
No, that's not it. How do I even look at the fucking thing? Show details. Is that it? Buckle up, bitch. No, that's not it, but that's good. Where is it? Hang on. Give me 1 fucking second. That's the redneck gangster gospel funk. That's not it. And then that's the same fucking one. So you fucking here it is. Here it is. I asked Nicky to give me a new segment, and he actually did give me a new segment. He calls it, and get this, I need my sound so it can be dramatic whenever I push the fucking button. It's called Meatball in the Fog Match of the Week. And you know what? I have these that I've never used, and I wonder if they work. Meatball Match of the Week. I don't even know if this thing fucking works, but it might work. You might be hearing it. You may not. I don't even fucking know. But if you are, then it's dramatic. Meatball Match of the fucking Week. Anyway, okay, so we got the Meatball Match of the Week where why am I having a hard time getting fucking words out? Nicky goes to fucking whatever. He goes to the fog. Why the fuck? What is wrong with me? What the fuck is... I'm having a stroke on air or something. I don't know. It's because of this fucking talk of the other thing. Anyway, Satan, shut the fuck up. Anyway, we've got his match of the week. I asked, what was your best match of the week? And so he's going to go over his match of the week. And I think you might enjoy it. I think you're going to enjoy it. Anyway, Meatball Match of the Week. Here we I don't have a song for it. Maybe I should get a song. I should get a song. What is this song? Meatball Match of the fucking Week. I don't know what this is. It was on my soundboard. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's the Survivor saying stupid shit. We haven't used that sound in fucking forever. Anyway, Meatball Match of the fucking Week. Meatball in the Fog match. I think this is... Shit!
You fucking ready for this week's Meatball in the Fog Match of the Week?
Jesus
Buckle
Christ.
up, bitch. It's a 4-course blood buffet, and Vic's chewing through kneecaps like they're stuffed rigatoni.
This is very
Cronus
Italian.
Friend, Disturbed Ward. Build, Meatball and Mini-Me Special.
Now, I want to know if the other one's just as Italian. And if it starts...
You fucking ready for this week's Meatball in the Fog match? Victor's
Jesus.
kill count, 4.5. Don't ask. Flying
Why?
through the air like a cursed ravioli.
See, he's got the fucking southern accent. Let's go back to the fucking Italian as shit.
Map, Crotus Pren. Doing
Okay,
kneecaps
okay.
like
Sorry,
this
sorry,
stuffed
sorry.
rigatoni.
Yeah,
Map, Crotus Pren. Disturb Ward.
love it.
Build, Meatball and Mini-Me Special.
I
Victor's
don't know
kill
what that
count,
build
4.5. Don't ask. SWF composition. 3 flashlight clickers and
This sounds like Nicky's older fucking brother or something.
one Jeff that smelled like wet drywall. Time of death, 9 minutes, 26 seconds, and my last shred of fucking patience.
Okay.
I spawn in the courtyard, right?
What the fuck? He changes in mid-paragraph.
Vic's screaming already. I send his ass flying through the air like a cursed ravioli missile.
Yeah.
First thing I hear, click, click. That's Meg. Meg's on a
Okay.
gen near the gazebo, acting brave.
Now, see, she's going to click. She's going to get fucking... And whenever... Survivor mains, whenever you do that, that gives us every right to fucking tunnel you out of the game. And you fucking know that, but you still can't fucking take it. Anyway, Meg's clicking, and then Vic's flying around. I don't know what's...
So I do the classic. Charlotte walks left, Victor flanks hard right.
Oh, because apparently they can both move at the same time. You notice Nicky doesn't play by the fucking rules of Dead by Daylight.
Meg doesn't even see Vic coming till he's lodged in her spine like a shiv made of meatball spite. She screams. She DCs.
Oh, of course
One
she does.
down, 3 to go, and I ain't even sweating.
Okay, we've got the first one down. Next up.
Feng.
Oh,
She
Jesus.
got the audacity to teabag in a clown cosmetic.
Oh, God. Does
So I
she have
park Charlotte right behind a pallet. Go AFK for a second just to bait her into flashing my ass. Vic launches.
Oh, shit.
Headshot.
Ooh.
Right in the temple like a spicy mozzarella warhead.
Wow.
But here's the real moment.
Okay.
They try a basement save.
Uh-oh.
Jake runs in all noble-like, flashlight in
Well.
hand, crouching like he's solid fucking Snake.
Snake?
He hits the flashlight. It blinds me for half a second. Enough to piss me off so bad my marinara boiled.
Oh, Jesus. I hate that. Like, bring fucking Lightborn every single time if you can. That's what I do. If there are, and I think we've talked about that, if there are more than 2 flashlights, I'll bring Lightborn. Metal Gear Solid. I want that sound, and I think we even talked about that sound that I want. The snake. No, not that one. Not that one. Is he gonna say it? Snake? 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 No, that's... No. No.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
That's not it either. That's not fucking... what was his name? What was his name on the fucking thing? It was... it wasn't Ocelot. That was Ocelot Revolver. That's a good game series, by the way. Anyway, so he gets blinded by fucking Jake, and he's pissed now.
Green Victor, get the fucking knees. He flies like a little blood-covered angel of vengeance. Downs Jake on the goddamn basement stairs.
Oh, shit.
Feng tries the body block.
No.
Vic leaps again. Double downs her mid-fucking vault. 2 in the
Okay.
basement. Hooked him like meat on skewers.
Nice.
Jeff shows up trying to heal nearby like a stupid discount bouncer at Olive Garden.
When you're there,
I
your
sent Victor
family.
under the bed, crawled out slow, chomped his ankle, and whispered, "You should have brought sauce."
What?
4K with
Oh,
Vic.
shit.
No switch to Charlotte needed. Full fucking SWF humiliation.
I love it.
No mercy. No
I love
pasta
it.
left untouched.
Yes.
Post-game chat,
Uh-huh.
Feng said I was toxic.
Of
Meg
course.
said cheetah. Jake
Yeah.
said GG. But I know he meant gold goggle razor wire.
That's what
I
GG
screenshot
means?
it, framed it,
Okay.
hung it in my fog side trattoria.
Okay.
And that was your meatball in the fog match of the fucking week. Now go queue up, you soft little forkless ravioli. And remember, the fog don't forgive. But Victor fuck...
He did cut it off. Okay, so he got a 4K. He got a 4K. Victor did all the work in that match. So we'll have more of that. We're coming up with some new segments here. We got Nicky Talks Politics. I don't know, Nicky Talks fucking Philosophy. Nicky the Pope or something. Didn't we make that? I think we made it on the Discord. We had Nicky as the Pope. We actually had artwork of him being like the Pope, which is probably going to get me sent to hell almost as much as whenever I said Steve Jobs is already fucking there. And I think that was the sound that implicated him being there. And guess what? We're to the last segment. This gives me time, remember? Remember, I have time now because of the fucking song. Muskogee. That's what we do. Buying myself time. Suck up. Where the fuck are the viewers from? Now I can notice the fade out. Perfect. Just like I was taught by your fucking mother. Anyway, I got to thank some of the newer people who have come by, who have downloaded Camping Them Softly, who with their help, I will be the best Dead by Daylight podcast that exists on all of your favorite podcast platforms. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Correct. I didn't know I was going to get this long. We're at 55 minutes. I did not know I'd be able to get an hour. In the one I recorded yesterday, I got 45 fucking minutes and I couldn't even do it. So I was like, you know what? We got to find something fucking. And I found out that the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's supports fucking Trump. And I was like, oh, I can talk about that for fucking 17 days straight if I needed to. Anyway. Let's thank some of the people who have come by recently that I don't think that I've thanked. So if I've thanked you before, fuck you. I'm taking it back. But if I haven't thanked you yet, consider this your first ever thank you. And I'm going to have some kind of sound. I think I got to do the air horn, right? That's like the big one. Or I've got the fucking, what else do I have? No, not really. No. Okay. Anyway. So let's go. Wentzville, we did you last week. So let's go to fucking, I want to thank Grand Island, Nebraska, which I don't even fucking know why there's an island. I don't believe that's an island. And here's a fucking tiny ass town. This has to be tiny. It's Warner, Oklahoma. That's got to be fucking small. I'm going to look you up, Warner. You're not going to be on Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From, but I'm going to look you up anyway because I think you're tiny. Anyway, there's 1,600 fucking people and they're in Muskogee County, just like the fucking song. There's 1,600 people and one of them listens to me, which means like 1% of the town listens to me, according to my math I just made up in my fucking head. There we go. Sound alert. Guarapuava in Paraná. Thank you. Paris, you're apparently back. We already did you too. We already talked about, we never have to talk about Paris again, I don't think, because we already did that. Do we do cities more than once? I don't know if we need to go back since Nicky's going to have stories. Remember, we didn't do those stories until later on. Anyway. We've got a couple here. We've got Zweefalten in Braden-Württemberg. We've got Chippenham in Wiltshire. Romford in Havering, and then we got Hesse is back, but I'm not going to. I think Hesse was one of the very first, by the way. We've got Ciudad Juarez in Chihuahua. We've got Copenhagen. We already did you. Did we do Pico Rivera, California? I don't think so. Did we do Sesto Fiorentino in the province of Florence? I don't think so. Okay, so we've got a bunch here. We've got a bunch of new ones. Like, this thing is growing so much. Like, I look at the list, I can't remember any of this shit anymore. So anyway, I'm gonna have to take 27 fucking minutes so we can get Nicky a fucking town, and he's probably gonna talk in the accent of wherever the fucking place is. And here we go. This is a good one. They have never been by, and you think they would have, because they're such a large town. Let me see. Hey, Nicky. Hey, Nicky. Hey, Nicky. It's episode 58. 58 of Camping Them Softly. And on Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From? We're doing this city. I heard you have a fucking crazy story. Tell me about it, bitch. Was Victor with you? Actually, we did a Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From yesterday as well. And I don't know if that one should play or this one. I'm going to make a fucking executive decision here. Oh no. He brought Nicky. He brought Nicky to fucking, oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I had to stop. I had to stop recording and then I'm back because I had something I had to do. Let me see. Okay, the Crocs are mentioned in this story. So actually, I'm going to use this one, I think, instead. The other one, Nicky does some, I can't remember what, like, how have I already fucking forgotten what the fuck was happening in that story? I've already forgot what happened yesterday. And that's fucking bananas. Okay, so here we go. Let me click generate and we'll wait for fucking 30 minutes. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it because we have to do Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From. I think we've only not done it maybe once or twice. I think so. This gives me time. You notice the fucking genius here. Notice the genius. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think about next week's fucking, see what we're doing. We multitask. That's what we do. And by the way, there's a stat tracker coming this week in DBD. If you haven't seen, it's actually gonna track your stats. Now, the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna like it as much as I like Nightlight, because Nightlight tracks everything. It tracks 2v8. It tracks what everybody else is doing. But I think the stat tracker is only going to track your personal stuff. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I hope it does track everything else, but I don't believe that it does. Anyway, I feel like there were 27 different things we were going to look up on Nightlight and we were going to say, oh yeah, the fucking, that we were going to look at this and we were going to fucking do this. I don't know who's highest in pick rate right now. I would assume it's still, and you see, Nicky is going to go berserk right off the bat, right in my ear with no warning whatsoever, because it just fucking goes. Like, I don't press play. It presses play on its own. So watch, we're doing this and then it'll fucking happen. Anyway, Nicky is still number one, obviously, until Fazbear comes out. And Fazbear, like right now, think about it this way. Nicky is at a 7% pick rate. Okay. 7% of matches right now. And that we're like a month or two out from, I'm actually getting something to write with here. We're like a month or two out from when he was released. He's at 7%. Now the question's going to be is what is Fazbear going to be at the same time? It 2 months in, I predict he'll be at least 10%. 2 months in. So write that fucking down. But that's what we do. We write it down, then we fucking snap our fingers. 10% for Fazbear. I don't know. It an equivalent amount of time released. I don't remember when Nicky was released. When was he fucking released? Hang on. Nicky release date DBD. When was he released? April 2nd. So that makes it May, June. We've got 2 months. Yeah, that's 2 months, 2.5 months. So we'll say 2.5 months. So we'll say 2.5 months from Tuesday, which would be, that's fucking August. It's like end of August. So we're almost in September. So it's September. We're going to have to check his pick rate. We're going to have to check Fazbear's pick rate to see what's going on with that. Anyway, let's see if Nicky is still fucking going. We got one of them done. One of them is done.
Berlin, state of Berlin, episode 50-8. You want to hear a story? Oh, let me take you on a little stroll through the bratwurst battleground that almost got me deported in 4 languages.
Uh-oh. Okay. So he's almost deported. I think he's almost been deported from about 12 different countries at this point. Anyway, Nicky, keep going.
So Victor and I, he's in a fake baby stroller because customs wouldn't clear feral veal goblin as a support animal.
What, is he? Does he have a German
Berlin,
accent? This
state
time?
of Berlin, episode 50-8.
No, that's the other one. That's the same one.
Berlin,
What's the other one?
state of Berlin, episode 50-8. You want to hear a story? Or let me take you on a little stroll through the bratwurst battleground that almost got me deported in 4 languages.
This sounds better.
So Victor and I, he's in a fake baby stroller because customs wouldn't clear feral veal goblin as a support animal. We land in Berlin for
so he tries to make Victor a support animal. That's cute.
what's supposed to be a quiet fog diplomacy summit.
Yeah.
Sabam was meeting with some rogue German entity worshippers to settle a jurisdictional dispute over meatball rights in Cold Wind Lane.
What is Cold Wind Lane? Is that Cold Wind Farm? There's a lane? I don't know. I'm ignorant. I'm going to plead ignorance.
Normal Wednesday.
Okay.
But we never made it to the summit. Why?
Why not?
Because someone, probably Big Ziti, that flashlight fear and disgrace, booked us a room in a haunted techno hostel run by ex-SWF survivors turned anti-hook anarchists. I'm talking fangs with piercings shaped like gens, pallets nailed to the fucking walls, and instead of beds, lockers. Fucking lockers.
That sounds
I wake
awful.
up to find Victor missing and my meatball chain swapped for a bratwurst on a lanyard. That's when I knew they took him.
Oh no, dude, Victor's been kidnapped. Oh no, wrong fucking sound. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Although I don't have one that's like, ah. Oh, there we go. Victor's been kidnapped.
I storm out in a robe and Crocs, scream at a man in a Ringu shirt until he tells me der Kleine is beim Berghain bunker, yeah? I bust through a side door of what I thought was a rave.
German?
Turns out it was a fog cult ritual.
Oh, no.
They had Victor hoisted above a fog machine like some kind of Germanic veal god, chanting in techno rhythm, meatball, meatball, meatball.
Meatball. Oh, God. German techno. I can't even do... I was going to try to, like, beatbox my way into it. I can't even do that.
They called him Kleiner Fleischdemon, little meat demon, like he's a schnitzel mascot or something. So I do what any sane Italian would do. I start chucking flashbangs made of pasta shells and scream, behold the true entry, Mama Marinara.
Oh, no.
Victor drops from the rafters like a bite-sized Batman, latches onto the ringleader's shin, and the crowd goes silent.
Oh,
That's
no.
when I declared diplomatic immunity under Article 17 of the Sauce Accords
seriously?
and claimed squatters' rights over the Berghain basement. We walked out of there with a new techno mixtape called Meatball Mayhem in E minor.
We're going to have
300
to make it.
euros in fog coupons and a free jar of currywurst because Vic bit the DJ who insulted Blight's mobility tech.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah, Berlin's great. Just don't eat the pasta.
Who would
it
eat
tastes like
pasta
guilt
there?
and IKEA varnish. Now get this
Disgusting.
episode rolling before I declare war on the EU again, bit.
Now, see, I think I put the robust, or I put the fucking robust, which keeps his voice relatively stable. And I think that makes him kind of like monotone. Anyway, that was Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From? They're from Berlin this week. There we go. And we do the slider like that. And then we got it. Nailed it. See, perfect. I am on fucking fire with that. Satan even knows I'm on fire. Hey, Nicky, we need some outro genre for episode 58. We talked about how the creator of, oh my God, if I put this, it donates to fucking Republicans. What else did we talk about? We talked about your Berlin trip that got Victor kidnapped. And then what else did we talk about? We talked about fucking, what did we fucking talk about? Like, I've totally forgotten what we talked about. Shit. Like, what is it? We talked about we talked about the impending Five Nights at Freddy's chapter and how we hate it. And then we also talked about and then we started your new Meatball Match of the Week segment, where you got a 4K by only using Victor. What genre should we use this week for the song? He's gonna say funk again, post-apocalyptic fucking something or other, or maybe he'll go techno. He might go techno. Germanic. What? That's not even a thing. Techno marinara? That's not a genre. Give me the fucking genre. What is that? What does that shit even sound like? I don't even know. If I put that, did you want a genre, not a goddamn cultural event? Yes. Dark industrial techno. There we go. That's a real tag. Cold mechanical pulsing like Victor chewing a Meg's ankle in a meat freezer. We're talking Berlin warehouse energy. That's gonna be it this week. Dark industrial techno. That's it for episode 58, which was better than episode 58 part 1. I know this wasn't good, but it was better than fucking yesterday's recording. I can guarantee you that, and you'll get that on some kind of fucking Patreon, Discord, something or other. Anyway, enjoy the dark industrial techno music. Get the fuck out of my face, and can you see us out, Satan?
Fazbear's here, gate locked off, tech go boom, mic got fried, Victor's been a bot, Springtrap slide. Toxic teacher, camping softly, Freddy glitch me, fuck you softly.
Toxic teacher, camping softly, Freddy glitch me, fuck you softly.
Parasitic penetration style, Robodoll screen, bitches feral smile. Mrs. Talk says I'm too obscene, but this whole game's a piss-filled meme. The game glitched. Lie me, bitch.
Chatisha leech.
DVD snitch.